Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that the Pandavas got the Akshaya Patra as a blessing from Surya Bhagavan, sun god. Vidura and Dhritarashtra got into a word war and Vidura had gone away to the forest. Dhritarashtra asked Sanjaya to bring Vidura back to Hastinapura from the forest. Duryodhana and his brothers were now anxious. They were worried that Vidura may bring back the Pandavas. At this time, Shakuni was very complacent. He told Duryodhana that it is not happening. The Pandavas were men of their word. After they had committed to live in exile, they would make sure that they fulfill that. Duryodhana had nothing to worry, he said. But Radheya Karna suggested to Duryodhana, let's just go to the forest and destroy them and kill them right there. He did not want his friend to live in perpetual fear and he wanted him to live peacefully. They even started planning for that. Vedavyasa visited Dhritarashtra at that time. He told Dhritarashtra to wake up and stop his sons from doing any more atrocities. Vedavyasa left. Even sage Maitrēyī came after that. He chastised Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana and he even lamented that this had happened in the presence of great Diggajas, elders like Bhishma, Drona, Dhritarashtra himself too. He spoke to Duryodhana and tried to reason with him. He gave him that the latest news was that Bhima had killed Kirmira in the forest. Kirmira was none other than Bakasura's brother. Bhima had killed the very powerful Bakasura in Ekachakra Nagara. Now he had killed his brother too. He had killed a very powerful Hidimbasura also. He praised the valor of the 5 Pandavas. This annoyed Duryodhana. He was very arrogant and rude to the Rishi. He was sitting with one leg upon his other thigh and shaking his foot. He even rubbed his thigh as if indicating to Maitrēyī what he had said in the Sabha. This enraged the Maharshi. Instantly he cursed Duryodhana. He said, when Bhima breaks your thigh, you will die. He was still generous. He said, my curse will be voided if you reconcile with the Pandavas. But Duryodhana being Duryodhana, he did not care for the Rishi or his curse. So what are our takeaways from the story? Credibility. The credibility of the Pandavas was such that even Shakuni was very sure that they would not come back. That should be the consistency with which we perform our actions, that even our enemies swear by our consistency. When we give a word, we have to live by it. If we don't respect or value our own words, who else will? So credibility is something to learn from how the Pandavas lived. Body language. Without even opening our mouth, much can be said just with our body language. The way we carry ourselves speaks volumes about our thoughts. Sitting rudely in front of elders and shaking our leg shows utter arrogance. Duryodhana had done exactly that and got cursed. Dandam dashagunam. It is said punishment teaches 10 times better. All the elders and the rishis that visited Duryodhana tried to reason with him, but nothing would work with him. So the last resort was Danda, hence Maitrēyī had punished him with the curse. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om!